Before I go ahead with this video, I'd like to send my acknowledgement to CyberMath. This video is inspired by his lecture premiered on October 1st, 2021. In this lecture, he compared the number 13 to the 40th power with 4 to the 71st power. Today's video is a strengthened version of this problem. Here comes the question. Which number is larger, 13 to the 40th power or 4 to the 74th power? Since we don't know which number is larger, we put a question mark in between. And 4 to the 74th power can be written as 2 to the 148th power. And we note that 40 and 184 has a common factor of 4. So this question becomes comparing numbers of 13 to the 10th power and 2 to the 37th power. And we note that 13 to the 3rd power is similar to 2 to the 11th power in value. By the way, this is inspired by CyberMath's lecture. Then we will try to get these two numbers in the calculation. In detail, 13 to the 10th power can be written as 13 to the 3rd power, then to the 3rd power, times 13. And 2 to the 37th power can be written as 2 to the 11th power, then to the 3rd power, times 2 to the 4th power. In the next step, 2 to the 11th power to the 3rd power will be moved to the left side, and 13 will be moved to the right side. Then we calculate both numbers, 13 to the 3rd power and 2 to the 11th power, then get 2197 over 2048 to the 3rd power. That's the left side. The right side is 16 over 13. And this fraction can be further written as 1 plus 149 over 2048. Then the entire question comes, which one is larger, 1 times 149 over 2048 to the 3rd power or 16 over 13? In this to be solved inequality, 149 over 2048 is quite a complicated fraction and it's not easy for us to calculation. It would be much better if we could find a fraction close to 149 over 2048, but less complicated. To do so, there are some tricks that we can do. First of all, if we do a simple division, we can get 2048 over 149 is in between 13 and 14. Therefore, 149 over 2048 is larger than 149 minus 1 over 2048 minus 13, which equals 148 over 2035, which can be simplified as 4 over 55. Apparently, 4 over 55 is close to 149 over 2048, but less complicated. Let's give it a try in the next calculation. First of all, 1 plus 149 over 2048 cubed larger than 1 plus 4 over 55 cubed. This is the cubic expression, and by applying the cubic formula, we can get this number larger than 1 plus 3 times 4 over 55 plus 3 times 4 over 55 squared. Note that I have ignored the fourth term because it's very small. So, therefore, the inequality 1 plus 149 over 2048 cubed larger than 16 over 13 will be true if we can prove this following inequality. Both sides of this inequality is subtracted by 1 and then divided by 3, which leads to 4 over 55 plus 4 over 55 squared larger than 1 over 13. Both sides is multiplied by their common denominator 13 times 55 squared, And after a few more steps of manipulation of its numbers, we can get 208 is larger than 165. Of course, this is true. And from here, we have proved that 1 plus 149 over 2048 cubed is larger than 16 over 13, which further proved that 13 to the 40th power larger than 4 to the 74th power. And this problem gets resolved. Thank you.